What's up, all you scruffy-looking Nerf herders? Jimmy the Jedi here from Explorer Force, and we've got some exciting news for possible upcoming Disney Plus shows. We've got two possible leads for new shows. The first one we're going to take a look at is the ongoing saga that is Patty Jenkins and Rogue Squadron. Do you remember this teaser?
I love. So I'm going to see you very soon.
Feels like just yesterday that came out and got the fandom all fired up, right? Well, in fact, it was almost 5 years ago, December 10th, 2020. What in the heck is happening with this movie? I've got two theories that kind of worked against Patty in the movie. Number one, Wonder Woman 1984 was not a good movie. It was not received well by the moviegoers and performed poorly in the box office. Gal Gadot was, of course, amazing, but the movie itself was just all over the place. On a side note, wouldn't she make a great Jedi in a future Star Wars film? Anyways, I think that hurt because Disney has a pattern of going after directors when they're doing really, really well, and then when things go sideways for them in another project, they pull back a little bit. And secondly, Top Gun Maverick exploded in the box office that next summer. I have to wonder, and no one will ever know this, but was the script of Rogue Squadron too similar? Was there an old pilot that had to be brought in to help a ragtag group of young pilots learn how they did it back in their day before they could go blow up the new big bad? Was it just too soon to make a movie about fighter pilots after the success of Top Gun Maverick? That movie was said to be bringing Hollywood back from the dead. So once again, the writer-director, Patty Jenkins, disappeared. But now all of a sudden Rogue Squadron is back? Patty Jenkins is back? Well, sort of. In May of 2024, THR reported that Patty Jenkins was still writing the script for Rogue Squadron. And then that disappeared and kind of fell away yet again. And now here we are, over a year later, we're finally getting more information. Scooper My Time to Shine Hello has reported that Jenkins' film is going to be turned into a Disney Plus streaming series. In all fairness, this has not been confirmed by Lucasfilm, but the Scooper does have a pretty solid track record of recent predictions. A couple things that they got right recently were Jessica Jones' appearance in Daredevil Born Again, as well as Doctor Doom's cameo at the end of the Fantastic Four. Those are two pretty big scoops. My next question is, do you believe this new leak? Do you want to believe it? I'm not sure what reason they would have to lie to us, but moving forward, how do you feel about this concept for Rogue Squadron? I've read a couple of articles. A lot of people seem to think this is a terrible idea. Most of them believe that Disney Plus can't give this show what it deserves. Due mostly to budget issues, they believe that Disney won't be willing to fork out enough money per episode to make this show look as good as it should. Unfortunately, I might have to agree with them. I was hesitant at first, but I started thinking about all the space battle scenes we've gotten in Mando, Kenobi, The Acolyte, and Ahsoka. I love these shows, but if I'm being honest, the space battles in all of these Disney Plus streaming series have been a bit lacking. Compared to the battle over Scarif, fair or not, that battle scene should be the standard moving forward for Star Wars productions. This is what the fans expect and want to see. Anything less will just be met with fierce, almost relentless pushback. Some things to consider: what's the budget for the CGI special effects going to be? Are they going to do this on the volume or on practical sets? And when in a timeline would this be set? That's another big one. When would this be set? Because you've got Ryan Gosling's Starfighter moving us forward in the timeline, and then you're going to take us backwards? Or is this going to be something that connects to it? Ryan Gosling is supposedly a fighter pilot in this new film. Was he a member of Rogue Squadron? This would be huge, and I'll have another video coming out about this connection later. That would be pretty cool. But anyways, still just rumors. As far as we know, there's nothing on the docket after Ahsoka Season 2. So for me, I'm like, yes, please, let's go. At least we know we've got something. Will they? Can they make it work? Let's hope so. And that leads us into our second story. This is just kind of more hope on my part, I guess. It might be a bit of a stretch. But recently, John Watts, the co-creator of the Skeleton Crew that came out in December of last year, has been doing his rounds promoting one of his very first films, re-release, called Clown. It looks terrifying. I'm not going to watch it. Reminder, this is also the guy who's done all the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. He was asked point blank, would you come back to Star Wars? And he said, absolutely, given the right story. And he also thinks there's lots and lots of room for the kids from Skeleton Crew to return. And you could tie them into any part of the Mandoverse or sequel timelines. Skeleton Crew took place in 9 ABY, according to Wikipedia. This would give the writers a lot of room to interject these kids and this storyline into a lot of different places in Star Wars. I will say that they better plan this out pretty soon because those 4 kids keep popping up in different projects. We've had 2 of them on the show. They're amazing young people, super talented, and they will not be easy to lock down. All 4 kids are busy. They've not stopped since Skeleton Crew finished filming. Anyway, so we've gone from having nothing on the slate for Disney Plus streaming after Ahsoka Season 2 to possibly getting Rogue Squadron, maybe a Skeleton Crew Season 2? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Are you excited for either of these 2 shows? Do you have another show idea that you think would be better? Is Disney Plus streaming dead after Ahsoka Season 2? Is Lucasfilm going to bring its focus back to the big screen? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, may the Force be with you, always.